Alright, I'm showing my face for a little bit. I be I be really comfortable, you know, without, the teeth. I've seen a time I'd be embarrassed. But look, and I always started out, but look. So I was reading concerning, you know, it was in Matthew 26 about, Peter when he denied Christ, denied Jesus. A lot of time when it get to getting hot, you know, uh, some of us we will, you know, back down, and then some of us just keep on going through the fire. But then, uh, this is what I wanna say. Like, for some of us, we our voice. I haven't been using my voice like I should. Uh, but if a person can take like the way things are. Hold on, let me put this up here. Way things are, the way things are, this day and time. If a person can take your voice, they will. And sometimes, majority of the time, your voice is needed. Your voice is needed. That's the reason why we don't supposed to walk in fear. We don't supposed to walk in fear. We're not supposed to fear nobody but God. And that is reverencing Him and honoring Him. And I really thank God for where I'm at right now, because I seen a time that I probably would be a little fearful, a little scared. Well, in a way, I'm saying, because I really wasn't. I really ain't never been no scary person. But my confidence is in the Lord. My confidence is in the Lord. But it's some really wicked people. But I'm gonna tell you, at some point I'm gonna stop talking about November the 11th. I'm not 11, which probably something happened on that day too. Mind manipulation. But November the 8th. See, at first I couldn't really talk about it like talking about, because of the fact that something happened to me. I'm gonna put it like this: something happened, and I really cannot tell you. I really can't tell you exactly what happened, because I don't know. But I know something happened to me, and I'm gonna tell you the part that I do know. And I feel like I need I need to say it because of the fact that I feel like I need to. But on November the 8th, it was a Saturday. Thank y'all for joining the live. And it's for Clifford. I'm okay. I'm okay. But you know how people that have like being high places, like how they do stuff to people, and they feel like, and I can't say who they are. I can kind of pretty much not say exactly who they are, but I believe I can pinpoint the direction. But I can't just say exactly who they are because I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you. I went to the church on November the 8th to help with the pantry. And because of the fact of that this is on like social media and all that, I'm not gonna say who was with me, but it was somebody else with me. And when I went, I always be early. You know, like I like to be early. I hate being late. And if I'm on time, to me that's being late. I like to be early. So I was like, which I don't think I was told a certain time to come that day. I don't think. I can't remember what I was. And like I said, I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. Because people will sit up there and do stuff to you and think that you supposed to be all right with it, and I'm not all right with it. Because I went to the church, and like I said, I can only say what I know, and some of it I already said. But I went to the church to help out with the pantry. And when I came in there, you know, it's not really unusual for me to go in the church and it's dark or the lights ain't on. Because they, you know, the alarm and all this stuff. But anyway, when I went back there, I'm not really, you know, not really just like paying attention to that it was kind of dark, like the lighting in there was kind of off. All I'm hearing is the music because I like gospel music, so that's kind of what caught my attention. And when I went, you know, when I did, you know, went to sit down, and like I said, with somebody else with me. When I went to sit down, that's all I remember. Like, not after helping that person in the chair. It's like I went out. And I was coming this particular lady, she was sitting in front of me. I remember that. But then I went out. Then, you know, came back to. And then I, you know, heard some things that was said by certain people. by certain people. I ain't gonna say certain people, by a certain person. And I'm not gonna repeat that because I already said it on another video. But it's like I kept going, like I was coming to, and this person sitting right across from me, which, like I said, they taps into my cars and stuff, my phone. But anyway, they had, it's like they let it went in a bag or something. I heard a bag. She was sitting in front of me, and it's like I heard a bag, and then next thing you know, I'm out. Somebody was messing with my face. I felt them do something up here and something like down here. But I know their hand had a scent to it, so I know that scent. I know that scent, and it was another smell. Like this smell was really foul and stinky. It wasn't. But when I did get to that point where I can come to, I ended up heavy up because this certain person back was turned toward me. This certain person back was turned toward me, and I had told him, I said, well, and I'm piecing certain parts because, like I said, I feel like I already said certain stuff. But anyway, when I came, like, it's like I blacked out or woke up or something. I don't know really what happened. I really don't. But on this side of my head, it's like it was like cloudy, and it was it felt funny. It felt funny, and it just felt like a cloudy type thing. It felt real funny, and it's just really getting to the point where I'm feeling back normal, like. And that's the reason why I hadn't just really talked about it. Because, because I wanted to be able to be, clear, which I before this happened, I already had problems with, speaking, but I felt like just really saying, just talking like I felt I, wanted to because of the stroke. But then with this happening, it kind of like, did something else. But yeah, after, I had, grabbed the person that was with me, and then I hurried up and got out the door. But at the same time, too, it's like I woke up and I seen that door open. I didn't see nobody go out the door, But I know somebody else was in there besides the two people that I know that was in there. There was somebody else in there. But this is what I want to say concerning, you know, concerning because I feel like I was attacked. I'm just be honest with you. I feel like it was an attack. It's other things dealing with my body that is not the same. And so I'm wondering how long was I out? You know, like, because I'm like, you know, it's certain stuff, it's not, you know how somebody, you know how somebody have one of them, like what you call it, like them but I call them butt lips or whatever you call them. So it's like, for me, it's like they took some. And I know this sounds crazy and everything, but I'm just gonna say it because this is what happened to me. It's other stuff that happened dealing with certain people that, like, with drawing my blood and all that certain stuff happened. And this is in between time when I was going to the hospital, because I felt like I needed to go, because I felt like they did something to me, did something, you know, like, to my body. Oh, and then them fake teeth that I had, because these are more. Them fake teeth I throw them away, because I'm like, I don't know, people pray over anything. And I'm like, I'm getting rid of them things, because I don't want them. But when I went to take the teeth out of my mouth, it was something up at the top of my roof of my mouth, but it had I don't know, I had swallowed it, and I really don't know what that was. But like I said, a lot of times people, you know, stuff happen to folks and they don't say nothing, because first of all, they probably feel like, oh, they gonna think I'm crazy, you know, because it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. But the thing is, for the pieces that I'm putting out, and people be saying that you know, you lying. Well, if I'm lying, then you might know the truth. So tell me what truth is if I'm lying. Because I would like to know the whole truth, but God ain't giving me. Well, I feel like he have, but that ain't. I'm not gonna say that part. But I feel like he gave me who hand it was. But that's the reason why, y'all, we supposed to put, like, our trust in Jesus Christ. We supposed to have our focus on Jesus, on, you know, doing what it is that he called for us to do. Because everybody have something that he desired for us to do. And if we doing what it is that he lay on our hearts to do, you know, our focus will be in the right place. It'll be on him. It won't be on other things. But I'm not letting from the building, church building, because everybody ain't doing stuff that, like that. Like, it's some real people that really serving God with their whole heart and truly living, not, not doing stuff you opposite or whatever. But, and I'm gonna say this too. I was okay. Like one day we was at church one Sunday, and the pastor had said, if the police get behind you, they probably bring you back to the church. But I'm not thinking nothing of that, because I'm at the church, trying to receive the word. So I'm not thinking nothing of them saying it. I'm like, but I was like, what they, I was thinking, okay, what they got to do with anything. So therefore, I did go to the police station, but I was leery. I was leery about, because of the fact I know, I believe him. I believe what he was saying is most definitely true, because his police officers follow me just like these other people. So therefore, I don't really trust the police. I don't trust them. Not to say that all of them is the same, because it's just really this one particular police that I see all the time. Well, at first it was him, but it's like two of them now. And so therefore I'm like, I don't, so it's like, you can't do nothing but trust God. Nothing but trust him, because you can't trust some of these people. But this is the one thing that I truly believe. I believe that, that God is in control of everything, and that I gotta just trust him, because he the one that, in control of everything. He allows things to happen, and the scripture say, what the enemy mean for your bad, he gonna turn around for your good. So that's the reason why I ain't just letting what happened just totally just get me down, because I know something good gonna come out of it. Yep, something good gonna come out of it, because it's a whole lot more. Because it's a whole lot more, and I feel that all this that going on with me ties in together. Everything that's going on, I feel like it's together. And then went to at the pantry, going to the pantry. It's my teeth, which I got the teeth out, and it was some teeth inside my gum that they took out, which I don't know. It's like they had somebody. That's what I'm saying. It's more to it than just that pantry. It's like they had put something over the teeth after the fact of me getting that pulled out. I thought it was taken out, but it wasn't. It was like covered up. anyway. I just feel like, while we have our voice, we need to use it. We need to use our voice, because if a person can take it, if they can take it, they will. And then you won't be able to tell your side. And this car, I just really want to just get rid of it, because but my daughter bought it for me, and she be feeling some kind of way when I say I want to get another one. But it's a blessing, but it is, I don't like the fact of what's going on with it. Yeah, but she blessed me with it, and I thank God. I thank God for her, blessing me with it. But I figure as long as I got a ride, it's still like she helped me get it. I traded out or whatever. But yeah, but I just want to say to the people that been church hurt, don't let that be in your heart that you've been hurt. I mean, as long as we live on this earth, we gonna by chance something gonna come that it ain't gonna feel good, and it's by chance gonna hurt you. But you don't allow that to simmer in your heart, because I it's just I feel like I need to speak out concerning this. And then there's some things that I feel like like they trying to pin on, like put on me when it was one of them. I don't know which one it was, but I know it was one of those people, not me. Really, when you go, it helps you. It don't feel good, but it do help you, because it help you to, like, for your eyes to be open to some things, like things that you might not been paying attention to. You begin to pay attention to it. And everybody that's in church, everybody in church ain't right. I'm just gonna tell you. For whoever think that people that's in church is all of them right. That's the reason why the Bible said, try the spirit by the spirit and see if it's of God. You don't then that's the reason why a lot of times, like, some people get the enemy get them, it's because they feel like that individual truly who they saying they are. But God will let you know. He'll let you know, and he'll let you know. And whenever he let you know, you just have to really just pay attention to it, because I'm telling you, it's just time is winding up. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, and I thank God for my mind, because really, really, possibly, I hear like some people talking about humiliation rituals and all that stuff. Really, to be honest with you, that's probably what they intended to do, is humiliate me in some kind of way. And I'm not gonna lie and say, like, dealing with the pastor, the lady pastor. I really don't trust people. I don't trust people, like talking about, and I open up to talking to her and everything. And I just really, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not gonna just, hold anything in my heart, because it's all a learning situation. Everything that we go through on this earth is a learning situation. And what I learned is, when God is pinpointing and telling me something, believe it. Don't, be trying to be like, no, that ain't, I don't believe that. But no, believe it. Because it be coming to you for a reason. Because if I had listened to what was coming to me, I probably wouldn't have been in that predicament that I was in. Because I wouldn't have been there. But anyway, a lot of times too, the reason why I be, kind of hesitant on coming on here speaking is because it's hard for me to, like, pretend like stuff ain't happening. It's like that and like the person that asked me, was I all right? I'm all right. But I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I ain't going through something. But I am. It's like you and I understand why. I understand why I'm going through. It's, I'm, in a place where I wasn't at before all this stuff happened. And it's just you know, God allowing stuff to happen to get me in that place where I need to be in with Him. Because if all this stuff wouldn't happen, then my focus would have been, you know, probably on like other things about like doing this and doing it and all that. But I'm to the point now. I'm like, shoot, I gotta really get focused, you know, on a whole nother level. Yeah. But the one thing I'm grateful for is that God, you know, He'll help you if you accept the help. You accept it, He'll help you. He'll help you even if you don't accept it, really. Because He know we need help. Yeah, He know we need it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, I guess I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Maybe somebody. Let's see. Yeah. Thank y'all for joining the live. People that be coming on here. Thank you. But I am gonna do a blogging thing. Uh, so 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 I can show what you know, how my day go. Yeah. Anyway, let me call my sister back. Oh, I better say something because something that she had told me. Because she had told me something about these people. My sister, she said that, you know, that these people want me dead. And I told her, I said, well, I know you that's about you. I mean, you ain't tell me nothing that I don't already know. Because if things had a went the way they thought it was gonna go, then by then this, you know, I wouldn't be talking to you now. But I thank God for the Holy Spirit telling me what to do. Yeah. I seen a time pass, like I said, I've been nervous and all this stuff, but I'm not bothered by that because I know, number one, He ain't finished with me yet. And even if it was, and He, you know, and I still wouldn't be bothered by it. Because I believe when I leave from here, which I had matter of fact, I had a dream about, because I've been saying, you know, when I leave from here, I believe I'm going to be in glory with Him. But I had a dream, you know, that the dream was, it was like I was fearful at first, because it's like a force was pulling me, trying to pull me, and I'm, the unknown and stuff, I was fearful of it. So it came to me to don't fear, don't be afraid. And this is in a dream. And so I just released, stop fighting. And as I just let go, it's like I went real fast. And when I went, I came out on the other side shouting. So that let me knew that I had the victory. I had the victory, like, so what I do, I think on that too. I be thinking on things that I feel God be done gave me. And it helps me to not allow this stuff to just, totally take me totally off course. Because, I be like, okay, God, I feel like he was just letting me know I had a victory over whatever. It ain't gotta be just that, that right there. Whatever it is, he let me know that I have the victory. Because I came out, first I was fearful. I was afraid to allow the force to move me from this point to get on that point. But when I heard that voice say, don't be afraid, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just let go. And I just relax and let go, and even in that right there too, in that dream, it when I got over onto the other side and I was shouting, it's like I seen a person like off from me, and the voice said that it was that's your pastor. And at that time, I was thinking that God was letting me know that where I was at was where I was supposed to be. But I don't know about that. I don't know. But overall, what I do know, that I, got the victory over whatever I go through. That's the reason why I ain't worried about it. Because he already showed me. Anyway, y'all, let me get up here. And I be laughing at myself because the way I be coming on and how I be going off. How I be getting off the video. I'm just moving my teeth around. But anyway, y'all, I pray that out of these videos that I do, I hope and pray it be a blessing to whoever see it, whoever watch it. If I don't never do what I'm doing now and just get on here and be talking, I'll never get on here. So that's the reason why I get on here and I be talking. And sometimes I be feeling like, Lord, I'm sitting on here talking and stuff, and I'm rambling on, and I be feeling like it's not. I be feeling like it's not effective. But I know one thing though. I know one thing, that I ain't the only one that probably went through what I went through. So that's the reason why or a person might be going through it might be going through it right now. And then a lot of times, if I be feeling like if I be quiet, then you know and I ain't saying, I'm not saying it, but it might, like, you being quiet might cause somebody else to lose their life when God done bless you to come through it. And that's really on anything. Like anything that a person go through, if it's dealing with something that trauma, because really being honest, that's pretty much what it is or was. Dealing with stuff, is to be a blessing to somebody else, to help them to not, to know, either to not go through it or to help them get through it. Because if you say something about something, like God was, and I feel like God was dealing with me, dealing with discerning certain things, and I wasn't listening. But the next person might get discernments, and they be like, okay, I remember, and they might not have to go through what that individual went through.